Welcome to today's Talk Business and Politics Daily. I'm Roby Brock. We are joined by Zack Hill. He is the new CEO of Few.
Yes, sir.
And we need to know more about what Few is and why you made this move from CJRW over to Few.
Yeah, so Few is a software development company, design and development. So we run the gamut of working with startups, working with agency partners, and then direct clients that we have in-house. So, and really the attraction was, you know, they saw kind of what I did at CJRW as far as a growth strategy for the department, digital department, and wanted to kind of apply that to where they're at. And they're at a good point to really, they're set for growth, and wanted to bring me in and see what I could do with it.
I had a great conversation earlier this week with Elise Mitchell from Mitchell Communications Group, big PR firm up in Northwest Arkansas. And she talked about how she had to learn to let things go as her agency grew. The things that she had been doing all these years to, you know, hands-on kind of stuff, had to turn it over to the talent and focus more on strategy and development and where things are going. You feel like you're heading in that same direction?
Absolutely. And so David Hudson and Arlton Lowry, who started Few about 4.5 years ago, they've done a great job of getting it to the point that it is now, but they're a designer and a developer. And that's really kind of what their core focus really should be. And they wanted to put someone in a position to kind of come in and focus on strategy, a growth plan, see what's working, what's not working, establish processes, things like that. So really poise us and get us in a great position.
Yeah, not to reveal any, you know, corporate secrets or anything, but where do you see opportunities for strategic growth for Few?
Well, I think it's a lot of agency partnerships. You know, I have a lot of strong relationships across the country with national agencies that aren't really looking to build internal operations when it comes to, you know, heavy lifting software development. And so they're looking at companies like Few, you know, to help support them in those needs. But then also, you know, the startup economy is growing. I think there's some huge opportunities there also.
All right, one of the things that Few is known for is a big festival. It's kind of the Arkansas mini version of South by Southwest. I would not put them side by side at this point in time, but Made by Few is something that a lot of people in Arkansas know about. I think you guys are planning on maybe taking a year off for that, but tell me what you're doing in terms of repositioning and re-energizing for that.
Yeah, Made by Few has been a huge success for, you know, for Few. In the sense that it's just a great networking opportunity. It builds a great community around the creative community in Arkansas.
And not just people in Arkansas, but people from all over the world, really.
And have come in, and they do a great job of getting amazing speakers to come in from Facebook and a number of different companies that are just very well known. So that creates a great attraction. We are taking a year off. The reason for that is more of a focus on some internal products that we have rolling out in the very near future. But we do plan on bringing Made by Few back. I think it's, you know, just making sure that we have a level of, you know, process in place and efficiencies there to help support that and make it the best possible thing it could be.
All right, I'd be looking forward to that. When you're ready to roll that back out, let me know, because I would like to be a part of it and definitely help promote it a lot too. Last question for you. I can't have you here without picking your brain a little bit, you know, on what's going on in the digital world and digital space right now. If there's one thing that you would kind of advise people, you better get a grip on this, you better start doing a little homework, a little research on this, what would it be?
Well, you know, and I'm going to cheat here and say that it's kind of a couple things.
Okay.
So number one, I think every company is really becoming a software company. They need to be looking at how they can apply software to help with, you know, their customer interfaces, or how they are doing internally with business efficiencies. So that's number one. And number two, I would say augmented reality is here. And while it probably is poised for consumer growth a little bit further down the road, I think B2B is a huge possibility. And what I mean by AR, or augmented reality, is essentially what you see on Snapchat, and whenever you can place certain elements within a particular space just by using your phone. So,
give me a real world example of that.
Yeah, so interior designers are using it, you know, as far as how furniture is placed within a room, and you even see it in a lot of these apps that Sherwin-Williams puts out as far as how you can paint a room without actually painting the room to see the colors. All that is really application of augmented reality within a space. So I think that's just very poised and set to take off and have a ton of different applications, whether that be retail or B2B.
All right. Zach, good to be with you as always. Congrats on the new
Thank
gig
you.
at Few. Tell everybody over there hello.
Absolutely.
All right. We'll have you back on soon.
Thanks for having
All right,
me.
thank you. That's all for today's program. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Roby Brock. We'll see you next time.
Arkansas Electric Cooperative Corporation provides electric energy across 2/3 of Arkansas. This is an exciting time in our energy history, with incredible progress being made in renewable energy and storage technologies. As our energy portfolio continues to diversify, we'll maintain an all-the-above strategy to provide reliable and affordable electricity. Ever since the first light bulbs were placed in our members' homes, the electric cooperatives have been the solutions provider for our members, and we want to continue that well into the future.
Each day, the promise of our nation begins again. Arkansas and America, moving forward. I help make that promise a reality. It's not for everyone, but people everywhere depend on us.
Oh, I love you too, sweetie.
Trucking delivers, or everything stops. And that's what drives me.